Scoop Eats on the road once again, and sometimes you plan a place, sometimes you don't plan a place. We are just minutes away, seconds away from where the Yankees do their spring training from Raymond James Stadium. We're on the corner of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Grady, and it's here at Taqueria Margarita. So, it's, people think of Tampa, they think of Burns Steakhouse, they think of, there are a lot of places that come to mind, but food trucks don't necessarily, unless you're Roy Choi or somebody like that out on the West Coast, you don't think a ton about them as being destinations. But Mark and I needed to find some place to eat before we went out to one of the high schools in the area, and we're gonna give this place a shot.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We didn't know what we were gonna have today. We just kind of were driving around close to the high school, and we stumbled upon this place, so I'm excited to kind of see how this goes. I know we both really love street tacos, so expectations are high.
And that's the thing. And we did cheat and look at some reviews. And this food truck, multiple reviews. I mean, not like 2 or 3, not like the 2 owners getting on there. 4.6 ratings. So expectations are high. I sure hope they have chorizo. I love chorizo. I'm really hoping that they have that. Mark, you have a particular taco you like as well.
Al Pastor is generally what I'm going to order.
So we're gonna give it a shot, and we'll let you know how everything goes. All right, so we have our food. It looks good. We'll kind of go through our orders here in a second. Let me grab this. I went with a chorizo steak combination. Of course, plenty of red sauce. They do have a green sauce, and I'm sure it probably is fantastic, but I like to heat mine up a little bit. Mark, how about you?
I kind of did a trio. I did the steak chorizo combo, a steak, and then I also did a tacos al pastor right there in the middle. So I'm looking forward to trying 3 different kinds and kind of seeing which one's best. But they all look really good, so I'm excited.
And of course, to stay in character, we went with the Doritos. We each got strawberry. They did have the Mexican Coke as well, but we're here toward the end of their service day, so they're a little thin on some of the product. But why don't you go ahead and give that a try here?
Which one should I try?
I don't know.
Well, you got all the combo, right? So
yeah.
I'll try the al pastor because that's generally my favorite.
One of these hidden finds as we're on our way to a high school hoping for the best.
Yeah, this was totally random. Oh yeah, it's good. It's really good.
I'm gonna get this ready as I try mine. Let's get the camera reset. I'll put a little sauce on the next one. I want to get a try without any adjustments. No, that's really good. That's really good. I put that up against any food truck back home. We're going to finish our meals. We'll give you our final verdict as we continue our day here in Tampa. Well, I think it was fantastic. The thing with street tacos, people sit there and they think about these giant tacos that maybe you get at like your brick and mortar place. These are much smaller. 3, just a little nosh right there. I probably could have, I don't want to admit how many of them I could have knocked down. I could have knocked a lot of them down. The red sauce was fantastic, a lot of heat. The green sauce had a lot of flavor. The tomatillo really popped. Mark, your impressions?
Yeah, I liked all 3. I'm naturally going to go with al pastor. This is my favorite. And this one was fantastic. I probably would go with the chorizo and steak combination over just the plain steak. So I think for people who maybe don't like al pastor or whatever, I would get the chorizo and steak. Again, with no problem. I know, Kevin, that's what you got, so I know you enjoyed those. But yeah, all 3 were fantastic, and I agree. I liked the hot sauce. The red sauce was delicious and went great with the steak.
And I have to agree. I think the steak was fantastic, but the chorizo, I'm always going to go for chorizo when I find it because it's so difficult to find good chorizo, in my opinion. If you live in Texas, if you live in California, obviously you're gonna find great chorizo wherever you're at. Columbus, Ohio, not so much. But here's the thing that I'm gonna say as we wrap up. Food truck culture is huge right now, and there are a lot of food trucks out there that are doing a lot of great work. And I had to look at the name of it again. Taqueria Margarita is doing really good work. Again, you would probably not find it if you weren't looking for it. We certainly almost drove right by it, but this place, A+, probably one of the better meals that we've had on the trip, an unexpected surprise. So, you know, for Mark, I'm Kevin. That's it for this edition of Scoop Eats, and we'll talk to you very soon.